Hello out there, you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Pitch for a Switch discussion. And this time I'm going to be talking about F.E.A.R, which is First Encounter Assault Recon. If I remember correctly, that's what it's supposed to stand for. And I'm not just talking about the singular game. I'm talking about the whole of the series for F.E.A.R just being put out on the Switch, probably as like a trilogy of sorts, where you have the first game and its two expansions, and then F.E.A.R 2 and F.E.A.R 3 and all of the content that comes with those games. And this to me makes sense to go ahead and put something like this on the Switch. One, because there definitely would be an audience for it, and that's why I kind of wish that they bring back stuff like Geist. But secondly, I mean, for me, F.E.A.R is a weird, oddly interesting kind of game that delves into some strange stuff, but at the same time the gameplay is fun. It's one of those shooters that I can get into and not have very many problems with. And plus I kind of like the horror themed sorry, cough is coming. I like the horror themed aspects of it, and dealing with the weird girl as she pops up on you several times, and that one strange dude that likes to eat people, at least from the first game. I'm not sure about the other two, even though I have them. I've not played them yet. But still, I could just see that making that transition for this series would be a good idea, and it's not like it's been on Nintendo before. So it's a good opportunity to, again, take something that's not there, introduce it to an audience that hasn't had it before, add in different control setups for it, because you know that the Switch is capable of them. And on top of that, maybe expand how the multiplayer works for that particular system, because it can do things that the others can't. And I'm not talking about graphically or any of that, but it's just the way that the Switch is set up. It can do things that both the PS4 and the Xbox One aren't designed to do. Simple as that. So, I mean, it's not something that requires a lot of explanation. It's not something that needs a whole lot of talking about, but this just would be a good fit for the Switch. It's not something that you should really have to put a lot of thought into. And it's an older 360 PS3 series game, generation game, so I would think that maybe it would be a good idea to just go ahead and take it, but like, hey, this is something that we can put out. Not a whole lot of people have played these. Well, maybe a whole lot of people have. I don't really know as far as F.E.A.R is concerned. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, if we put it out there, people will play it. Put it out there, revamp it a little bit, maybe update some of the textures, smooth it out some, get it a high frame rate consistently, because you can do that with the Switch, because it's definitely well above what the 360 and the PS3 could do. So, again, I don't see it being a problem to do it, and it would be a nice fit for it. But I mean, I'm going to stop this here because, again, there's not a whole lot to talk about. So I've made my point, said what I think would be good for it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me, and until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.